Haitian Djon Djon rice. I don't know if I'm calling it right, but this rice is one of the best rice I've ever had in my entire life. And I'm gonna stress on the I. But if you're interested to know what it tastes like, let's do this one together. Come on, guys. So this is the pack or the brand, the Jean Jean that I bought. Now I am gonna just cut it and pour it in a basin. Guys, I tell you, the first time I made this, I went ahead and I clean it like I'm going through now. Clean it, remove anything that looks foreign from the bundle. And you're going to see a lot of stuff in there that, you think you want to take out, but I guess you don't have to because they told me I shouldn't wash it. So the first time I did it, I washed it, but they say I wash out some of the color. So next time I'm making it, I'm going to skip this process and I'm not going to wash it because you see all that color in the basin? That should have been in my pot. But instead, I wash the rice and I waste all of that goodness. So next time, I won't do that. So after I rinse it, I add it to my pot. And then I'm going to add some hot water to the basin so that I could get all the pieces that was stuck inside. And then I'm going to pour that hot water on the mushroom. And the next thing I'm going to do next time, I'm not going to use so much water. I'm going to use a little less water. I cover it and I boil it for about 20 minutes. And then after I went in and then I throw it in a bowl, but I add the strainer first so that I could catch the mushrooms and separate them. So after I did that, the basin was so hot, so I had to just let it rest for a little. And then I went back in and just used a spoon to squeeze or to press on the strainer so I could release all the goodness from the mushroom and leave it in the bowl. While that was cooling there, I went ahead and chopped my scallion. Guys, you can use the green season alone to put in the pot, but I wanted to add the scallion because in Jamaican rice and peas we normally add like our scallion and thyme and our pepper, and I wanted to see that throughout the rice and peas. So after I did that, I went in and I add some olive oil to my pot, and I also use a small piece of butter. This is unsalted butter. Then I melt that down, right? So once you melt that down, I go in with a spoonful of green seasoning and just saute that until it gets fragrant. So we're gonna do that until you start smelling that nice fragrant from the green season. Okay, so while that was going, I let it go for maybe like a minute. Then I went ahead and added my wash jasmine rice. This brand is the Foco Thai long grain jasmine rice I'm using. So I wash that, add it to the pot, and then I'm gonna go in and fry off that a little. Guys, just allow it to cook up a little before you add anything to the pot, right? So go in every now and again and just stir. Let it sit, let it fry off a little. Then you go back in and continue stirring. So I did that for roughly like, I want to say about 5 minutes. After that, I went and I add the beans. And these beans are, what's the name of it again? Not pinto, legumes, I think, right? And then I added the mushroom that I strained earlier. You want the liquid just to be a tad bit over the rice, so we combine that. And then I also gonna add some coconut milk. The reason why I added the coconut milk is I was a little scared of it being too dark because it was my first time, so I had to, I didn't want to get it that dark. So I had the scallion and the thyme, and this is a pepper that I pierce with some cloves. I add that to the pot. And also, guys, you can use green peas if you don't want to use the legume. Why do I think I'm saying the wrong peas? Anyway, I'll put it on the screen if I made a mistake, right? So I just sink those and then I added some salt because I taste it. And that's the thing you guys do need to do. Don't do like me. I don't like to taste my pot, but then I went ahead and I tasted it needed some salt, so I add some salt to the pot. And here I'm just combining all the ingredients together so that I can get everything to come together nicely, right? And then I cover the pot, and the pot is on medium low heat, and cook that for about, I said, 20 minutes. Then I went back in, and this was what it was looking like, right, guys? I then I like the way it looked. It didn't need any more liquid, so at this point I realized that it was not dark enough. So that's how I knew, that's how I know that next time there are two things I'm not going to do. I'm not going to rinse the mushroom, and I'm also going to use a little less water because I had some remaining liquid left back, so I could have used less water. And here I am fluffing the rice. I fluffed the rice because I wanted to release any form of steam that is throughout the rice, because I didn't want the rice to get any smaller, not smaller, softer, right? So I normally fluff my rice. Then I'm going to remove the pepper, go back in, start fluffing again. And I'm also looking for the thyme leaf because I want to remove those from the pot also, right? So we're going to remove all these stringy thyme from the pot. And then I went back in and make sure that I fluff properly, right? So you want to dig deep, and the sides, you want to move them over and release all that steam that is trapped in the rice. And after that, we're going to cover it and let it sit for maybe like 5 more minutes, and then we check again, right? So after about 7 minutes, I went back in, and this was what the rice was looking like, all done. Guys, if you've made it this far, please, I'm begging you guys, support the page. Don't remember to like, remember to leave a comment, even if it seems stupid, and boosts the page. I am grateful for you guys, and thanks for watching my videos. I see you all, and I appreciate it. And guys, you'll definitely see me making this rice again, and next time you see it, it's gonna be perfect, even though I tell you guys what I won't be doing, what I will and I won't be doing. So bye, guys.